everyone, this is Talk Time with Cynthia. We're coming today. We're going to be talking about Love is Blind. And it's a Netflix original, I do believe. If not, somebody comment down below and let me know. But I think it was a Netflix original. So anyway, that's where I went to go and look, and watch it, which is very, very interesting show. I think it was unique from the other shows, the connection shows that came on. It was a unique approach. They got a unique approach to it. So let's get to it. Okay, so I listed everybody and I, talked about what I felt about them and how they connected with each other. So, and this is just my point of view. It ain't the truth, it's just how I feel about what I saw. So, it's not written in stone. So anyway, so I thought with Kenny and Kelly, I thought from the beginning I thought that they was a really good match, but in the end they just really didn't get married. So I thought that was kind of odd. And then with Kelly, she turned out to be, I didn't in the end, the personality that she displayed, I thought she wasn't as meek as I thought she was during the show. At the end, she kind of was like a matter of a fact. So I was like, that's kind of rude, especially when you led somebody all the way up to the trough and you didn't let them drink. You know what I mean? And knowing that, like she said, what she was gonna do. So but in the end, I think I felt like that she really did regret her decision that she made. Let that good man go. You know what I mean? Because I was looking at Kenny and I was like, oh my God, he's such a great guy. And when they brought their family and stuff in, I thought their family was amazing. How they connected together. And I'm thinking, this is so crazy. How can she say no at the end and their family? It just all just seemed like it just worked with Kenny and Kelly. So, I mean, you never know. I mean, sometimes things seem one way and it's another way. And so, I felt like Kenny was really hurt by, what was going on. But in the end, he was like, he ain't sweat the small stuff because because I think it was a year between the reunion and, the wedding, a year and a half, I think they said. And, but anyway, he was like, he had a year and a half to get over it. He ain't sweat the small stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But Kelly, in turn, she seemed like she had a lot of regrets because she realized that Kenny is a great guy. You know what I mean? And this is somebody that she could have compromised. I mean, because it wasn't like she was compromising her morals because they didn't even get intimate on the show. So it wasn't anything like that. It was just the fact that she felt like the heat that she felt like she wanted in the relationship wasn't the heat that was there. But if she, and I don't want to call her immature, but maturity allows you to know. And in the beginning, maybe ain't no heat there, but in the end, y'all can learn each other's body and stuff like that. Then the heat comes, but you got to realize that what happened. And when you're older, you get it. You get that, yeah, we might not, just by touching each other's skin or however, connect or whatever, sometimes it's not right away. But then as time go on and you learn each other, and you have a better knowledge of each other, then that's when the sparks, as Lauren say, in the relationships fly. You know what I mean? So I just felt like she missed out on him. But anyway, so he said he got another girlfriend. So hey, maybe not, because from what I saw, that connection, it was a strong connection, whether it was friendship or not. And because, like they say, when you first come into a relationship, you should come in as friends anyway, right? So if you got this amazing friendship, what make you think that you're not gonna love your friend enough to make sure that that fire and stuff that your friend is desiring, you're not gonna make that happen for that friend? You understand what I'm saying? So it's something. I mean, sometimes I'm talking, but hopefully I'm making sense. So anyway, and then with Amber, this is the part, y'all, I have been wanting to get to, because I'm telling you that Jessica, ooh, had me 38 hot. You hear me? I'm like, what is she doing? She's supposed to be with Paul Mark, but I don't want to get on that part yet. But anyway, so Miss Amber, she spoke her mind. She didn't mix words. She was straight to the point. She let old girl know what she meant, and she let old girl know that that was her husband even before the fact. She said, "This is my husband, and your fiance over there, but you leading all the way to the altar and then telling him no." You understand what I'm saying? So she was like, you know what? You was wrong, but she used some choice words or whatever. But she let her know she was wrong and she was completely out of line. You know what I mean? So Lauren, I liked her for that, you know, that straightforward approach. And then Burnett, he was a funny guy, and when Amber was saying whatever she felt like she needed to say, and she said it in a nice, respectful way, you know. She didn't go all crazy. She didn't have a head thing going and all this, you know, craziness. But, you know, she did, and what she should have been allowed to speak her mind, and she did. And Barnett, he was like, he didn't act away or whatever. He was like, wonder how, you know, he had this look on his face like, I wonder how far she gonna take this or whatever. But at the same time, he supported her. He didn't say nothing crazy or whatever, but he did kind of was shaking his head a little bit when Jessica was saying what she was saying. But I'm like, don't shake your head too much over there, because you never know. So, but then I felt like the relationship between Burnett and Amber was a good relationship, because they both was flawed. You know, they both had some things that they needed to work through. And I often find when that is the situation, that people can come together and help each other with their differences and their challenges in life. You see what I'm saying? But I just felt like he was able to be himself, you know, in front of Amber. And so that's what made the relationship work in my eyes. So, and then I really like their relationship, and you know, I'm rooting for them that things continue to go well, even though for a while it did get a little rocky or whatever. But like Amber was saying, you know, the relationship is still fresh and new, and they got married like right away, so they wasn't able to just take that time and to really learn each other. So that's very understandable in any case. But then with Jessica, I feel like she's still in denial. I feel like she, even though she apologized, I just feel like it wasn't like majorly sincere or whatever. But I do feel like that she made the effort to do it, and it haven't really hit her to the point that you know what, I really was wrong. I mean, yeah, you can, you know, look away in front of somebody and then feel like, you know, you don't want to be seen in a certain type of way. So it does push you to apologize when you're not completely ready. But I feel like that's a step in the right direction. But I just feel like she was still in denial when it came to just being in the wrong. Just being in the wrong. And then I just felt like she never gave a straight answer when they were asking her questions or whatever. She would really think about what she was saying, and then, because with me, if somebody asks you a question, and if it's truly who you are, then you're gonna be able to answer right away. But she was like, well, so I'm like, you know, I don't know. I'm still kind of really iffy about her. And then she admit that she do go after unavailable men. So that was a challenge for her, even though Bart Fine Behind was over there looking real good and crispy. I'm telling you, y'all. And I don't even understand how she felt like he didn't. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, he had a different look. They all had different looks. Even Damien had different looks, but they was all very good looking men. You understand? And very like nice and like kind men. But we're gonna speak on Carlton in a minute. We're gonna speak on Carlton in a minute. So but anyway, we're gonna get to that. So but anyway, I just felt like I don't know, she never had a straight answer, and I just felt like she was never honest, even though she thought she was honest. And I felt like that she just seems to be a bit entitled. You know what I mean? Like she in a space where if she want it, she gonna get it. She gonna go get it. She don't care who she hurt. She wasn't thinking about nobody around except for herself. She wasn't thinking about Burnett and how it would affect the fight. That even though he did make his choice, now she might confuse him because now here she go. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't think about poor Amber because, this is her guy now. And so Amber being afraid that she gonna lose her guy that she chose and chose her. You understand what I'm saying? Then you got Mark. He's hurt because the woman he having affection for and loving is not loving him back. So she didn't put any of that into consideration. And I thought, oh my God, what an entitled, that other word that I ain't gonna say. But I'm like, that's just a person that is so entitled and don't care if it affects nobody if it affects nobody else. And I am telling you, that takes more than a year and a half to overcome. That takes some extensive counseling. And she did say that she was going through counseling, and we give her a hand for going through counseling because that's a big step, because it's hard for a lot of people to feel like that they is to the point that they need help in that direction. You know what I mean? So it's hard. So we're gonna give her kudos to, for at least stepping up and feeling like and taking the opportunity, not taking the opportunity, taking the step to go to counseling. So I felt like that. So but anyway, so maybe as time go on and with enough counseling, she'll be able to reach that point of realizing that the world doesn't evolve around her, and that it's other people that exist in the world. You understand what I'm saying? It's other people that exist in the world. Okay, so then we're gonna talk about Carlton. Now, Carlton, he seems like a nice guy, but Lord, let me tell you, and I think, and I'm gonna say this in a way, and y'all please don't take it the wrong way. If you do, you do. But the truth is the truth. I feel like with Carlton, I feel like in a relationship, right? And maybe y'all might think I'm wrong. I think the man should take charge and be like, in a conversation, when you're having a conversation, when you're trying to work things out. I feel like a man should be there to keep things into perspective and be like, well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this, and respectably so. But that wasn't him. His role was more toward what the female role would be, and not to question his masculinity. Even though he is bisexual, that doesn't mean that he's not still a man. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the role he took at the time, for as reacting the way that we would react, because we're real sensitive. And not to say that men are not sensitive and they're not entitled to feel that way, because they are. They're entitled to cry. They're entitled to be sad. They're entitled to have a moment of weakness. And I think it's a problem in society when you feel like a man just need to be so strong and tough all the time. Like they say, when you find that kind of man, that's the one that'll beat you. I'm telling you. So you want to see a joker over here that might break down every now and then, because if he holding too much in, how you gonna take it out? He might take it out on you. So remember that, y'all. And tough and rough and tough ain't always the best policy. So, And I felt like that he did it that way, and I felt like he completely went out of line when he called her a B. And I'm thinking, trying to get past that and just realizing that he's human. You understand what I'm saying? And we respond when we are hurt. So he chose to respond it that way, which was a very negative way to respond to what happened. And because I felt like when Diamond came to him, Diamond was like just trying to get some answers. But he felt like that she came at him wrong, and I don't understand that either, because I didn't see that part of it. I just seen him being unfair to her, not because I'm a woman, but because he was being unfair. I mean, because if I'm trying to date somebody or marry somebody or build a relationship with somebody and they ain't putting all the cards on the table, I'm gonna feel some type of way. And I probably won't even act the way Diamond did, because Diamond, for me, Diamond handled it so well. You understand what I'm saying? But he was immediately, and he did admit that he went into the mode of ain't nobody gonna protect Carlton but Carlton. And I understand that too, because sometimes when you feeling like don't nobody love you, you feel like you're gonna have to just love yourself. And then even when somebody coming in love, you are so used to being in that mode of that attack mode. When you feel like somebody is coming for you, you already on 10 before they get there. You feel me? You already on 10. So we all, and they ain't gonna say that, we all know what that is. We all know what that like. Okay? We gonna get them before they get us. And so we do have to grow. And to me, that a lot of that is like when you young or whatever. And then some older people, they do the same thing. You can't leave them out either. But as you get older and you grow, and then like, that was just a few days of trying to know each other, so then that might have been a problem too. So, but and all in all, what did I put down here? I said I do think he's a nice guy, but he do have a button. He's a nice guy, but he have a button which he have to work on. I feel like that's something he needs to work on. So so he's up in the air. He seems like a nice guy, but he's up in the air for me, because I don't know. I mean, because what if another situation arises? Is he going to be able to handle that? I mean, is he going to be able to handle that? Is what I want to know. So, I don't know. Like you said, as time go on, maybe he will realize that everybody ain't for him, and everybody ain't feeling like his sexuality is going to be a problem. It is not my preference to do that, and it's his choice to have his lifestyle, and it's also Diamond's choice to have her lifestyle. So she had a right to feel away. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because just because you made your child choices in life doesn't mean that she don't have a right to make her own choices in life too. So the bottom line is, don't take her right to choose away. When you don't give people all the bricks, then you ain't allow them to build the kind of house they want to build. So that's a metaphor, y'all. So what I'm saying, if you don't give people all the what's going on and all everything that is you, then when it all bore down, it's not the truth, because you gave her a you that you wanted her to see. You understand what I'm saying? So don't take her right to choose away. Take her right to choose what kind of house she want to build, because then you gave her all the bricks to the house to build. You understand what I'm saying? So if y'all don't get that, comment down below and I'll explain it further. But I'm old-fashioned, so a lot of times we come with the metaphors. So y'all watch out. Watch out now. So, but anyway, and then with Diamond, she was really, really sweet. And she really broke down, because it's something that this is her words. It's something that she really, and just like all of us really wanted to experience somebody asking us to marry them, or saying that we're their queen, we love them, that we're something special to them. You understand what I'm saying? So, and she took it just for that. She didn't take it for secrets in the background. She took it for true, for real. Like, this guy is opening up and there's nothing else to know about the situation. So, but to Damien, is it Damien? No, to Carlton. Sorry, I keep saying Damien. To Carlton, give her the truth. Give her the truth. And Damien, I'm sorry for keep calling Carlton you. But give if it ain't Diamond this time or next time or whatever, and whoever you dealing with up front, what's for you, Carlton, is for you. If this person is for you, God gonna make sure that y'all be together. You understand what I'm saying? And you're gonna have that happy, beautiful family. And I keep feeling so bad because I think I've been seeing Damien the whole time. But no, with Carlton. So, but yeah, and Carlton, just make sure that you just be truthful and just put all the cards on the deck. Don't put all the cards and then you got an ace in the hole. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna be the same time every time. So to avoid hurting somebody and hurting yourself, put it all on the table and just trust God. Put it all on the table and trust God, and He'll work it out for you. But another thing with Diamond, I cannot believe she took that goddamn ring back, because when he stood up, I was like, no, please, don't, no, please. But then he said, he wanted friendship. And so I'm like, okay. I'm like, so we can work with friendship, right? We can do that. I mean, because we got a forgiving heart, right? We don't want to hold stuff against people and make them pay for it for the rest of their life. I mean, because when they paying, we paying too, because it's still on our heart. And we paying with the weight of that stuff on our heart, making our heart bad, making our mind bad, making our decisions bad. So we making bad decisions, holding grudges over somebody else, over here trying to make a decision over there. It ain't going to work, because it's going to always, when you trying to make a decision over here, that grudge going to be right on top of that decision you making. So you have to be careful holding grudges. You can't do that. You got to let it go. Let it go. So, I mean, we can't hold him, forever to it. But to me, it just for his friendship maybe, but the ring on the hand, to me, it just was too much water under the bridge. You don't call me the B word, and you just done spoke out of line to me and just handling me all nitty with it. I don't get it. So, but whatever works for them, you can't make choices and decisions for somebody else. And at least he did say that, work on it. Because you can work on it. You can work on it. I mean, you can work on it and be friends. But did y'all notice that he put the ring on the married finger? What is this one? He put the ring on the married finger. I'm like, girl, now haven't put it on that finger over there, the engaged finger or whatever, because that's just too close for comfort for me. Because I listen, Diamond might be done got over it, but I just saw it last week and I feel a way. I feel a way about it. So I'm just telling you. So, but then that's me, and it ain't my business. I'm just giving y'all my breakdown on it. That's it. But and I think Diamond and Carlton is just like sweet people. But I mean, we all can get out of character when we feel like we being attacked. So if there's that. So ain't none of us perfect, right? Ain't none of us perfect. So it is what it is. And then like with Mark, and I like to say, and I don't like to say, but I'm just saying, poor Mark. I just felt so bad for him. Because he was going, so, girls, how many times that we want a man to go hard for us like that? I mean, and we done cut the fool. Look, some of the dudes that we got, cut the fool if you want to. You look back behind you and they gone. And you cutting the fool and you still don't know if they back there or not. So, but Mark, I mean, he was just so loyal, just so supportive, so caring, so understanding. I'm telling you, girls, if y'all ain't hitched, then y'all look at Mark, say he is still single. Look, he say he was ready to mingle because I'm feeling that Jessica put him through the wrangle, so he might need a minute. But when that minute is up, y'all better be making y'all way over there on Netflix and go chill with Mark, because he is just a sweetheart. He have a heart of gold. He's just an amazing guy, seems to be. My heart was broken for him. It really was, because I was like, don't nobody deserve that. You know, you telling him, I want to marry you, but then you over there trying your hardest to get some Burnett. Really? And then you go talk about how fine Burnett is to the man. Y'all laying in the same bed, and you gonna talk about how fine Burnett is. I'm just telling you, I done seen something like that go left. Now, listen, he was a good dude, but I done seen some other situations how that went left. And, you know, I don't want to put that negative point of view to it, but I'm just telling you it went left. But he was gentleman enough to be, like, heard about it and just remove himself from the situation. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of guys ain't going to remove themselves from the situation, and they might remove you from the premises. I'm telling you. So, you're lucky that it was Mark. So, I guess y'all say I'm something else, but I'm just telling you the truth about how I feel about this. Okay, so, but then, so then I wrote down here, but you know what, too? I really think that Mark still have feelings for Jessica. I really think that if she were to really work on herself and become the person that she needs to become, and realize what a good man Mark is, I believe that he still want to be a part of her life and her existence. You know what I mean? Because, like, once you open your heart up like that, it gonna be like, my heart is open and, okay, let me close the back. She don't want me. It's still open, and it's hard to just take and pull those wires out that connect you guys together. So it's hard. So it's gonna be a minute before he gonna feel like that he can move on to another relationship and give his full self. But one thing I will say with Mark, he didn't let it change who he was. He was consistent all across the board. He was who he was. He loved who he loved. He didn't care how she was acting or nothing. He was emotionally just there for her, physically there for her. He was like there for her on like every level. So I really, really like that. But the one thing I was saying to myself, I said, hey guys, I said, what do you think about Mark and Diamond? I was like, yeah, girl. Because you know what? They both was hurt, and I just feel like, I mean, it ain't time for them yet. I know that. But they both hurt, and I was like, and they both are amazing people, seem to be, because I keep saying seem to be, because, you know, people can switch up on you. They both seem to be really great people, so, hey, you never know. And hopefully they have another show on Netflix. Another show on Netflix of Love is Blind. We waiting for it. But yeah, so I just thought, you know, that, you know, I just thought about that, but, you know, I'm just being silly. So Gigi, I thought about Gigi. She's a really, really sweet girl. And for me, I thought that when she was pushing Damien, I felt like she was pushing him because she was pushed for time. So she had to let him see the real her, how that she sometimes could be unbearable. Sometimes she could be a bit much or whatever. And so I'm thinking she was trying to just allow him to see who she really was and how intense she could be. Which that's how we are sometimes, but that's just who we are. That doesn't make us a bad person, or nothing like that. But sometimes you got some people that can be like over the top, like a lot, you know. And I felt like with Amber was the same way. She was a lot, but Burnett loved that about her. So that just, you know, that's just how some people are. And but with Damien, I just felt like Damien, he was the man. You know what I mean? Every time she get back in line, he'll kind of like nudge her back over, back in line or whatever, And I thought that he was perfect for that because for her, I thought he was perfect for her because he knew how to do that. And he knew how to do it with some patience. And he was like, matter of fact, I'm the man and this is how it go. And not in the fact of I'm the man and what I say go and don't matter what you say. No, it wasn't like that. It was like with love and tenderness and patience and kindness. But he always try to nudge her back and, they would have conversations about this and talk it through and stuff and try to find out where each other is or whatever like that. So I really liked that about him. So yeah, but he stood his ground with Miss Gigi. He was like, yeah, I love you, boo, but this is what it is. This is what it is, boo boo. He kept her in line. Cause I'm telling old girl, if you let her put that leash on you and run you around, she'll do it. You understand? And not in a bad way, but I'm just saying. So the thing is, in order for her not to do that, that's why she wanted Damien, because she knew Damien was that guy that was going to say, hey, okay, now you get to be a bit too much now. And she, and she was willing to allow him to help her to get back into that back in line, and not in line in a sense that you got your place. No, not that, but to the point that just pushing the envelope too far. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. Don't act like y'all don't know. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My sinus is acting up again. So, but yeah, so I'm rooting for Gigi and Damien. I'm really rooting for them that it work out for them, because I just feel like that it's a really, really great relationship. I really feel like it's a great relationship, and I feel like that if they work hard enough and long enough, that they'll figure it out, and it'll be a beautiful relationship, just like Lauren and Cameron. But yeah, so Lauren and Cameron, which is one of my favorite couples, and from what I understand, everybody else loves Lauren and Cameron. Okay, so Lauren and Cameron, right? I just think that they are such a beautiful, beautiful couple, and it just make me wish that I was young again and just could experience the love that I saw between them, the innocent, the pureness of heart, the pureness of not caring whether somebody say, oh, he with a black girl, oh, she with a white guy. No, they didn't care, and the love was so pure, and they were so passionate towards each other. They were so sensitive to each other's needs. I like the way that Cameron was able to connect with her father and was understanding. And I like his father said, the only thing that I hold you to is how you treat my daughter. He's like, that's the only thing that I hold you to, that you treat my daughter well. And he was like, I totally understand, because if it was my daughter and a guy talking about he done talked to my daughter through a wall, and then talking about, can I marry her? He said, I would be the same way. But y'all, I'm putting it in my little way. Y'all know how they go. But yeah, and then I liked the way that he was patient with her when she was unsure. She was just unsure, and being such a short time and making such a huge decision, she was like, I don't know. She said, I can't speak to it now. She said, but of course, when the wedding come, then she was able to make her decision at a time. But she was careful to make, I think, the right decision, because of course they did get married. So, but I just love their love. And I just like the fact that they don't care who gonna have a problem with it. They 1,000% for each other. They ain't gonna let y'all block them, because they're gonna be moving forward like an 18-wheeler. So you better get out the way, because it might be total destruction for you. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to make it a bad, horrible thing and saying that or whatever. I'm just saying, don't get in the way of their love. Don't have your awful opinions about how you feel about them. Because you know what? Just like the guy on Hamilton said, that was in Hamilton in Las Vegas, he said, love is love is love is love is love. Y'all hear me? And that's what this platform right here is about. And it's about love. It's about pushing past all the prejudiceness, all the hate, all the pain, all the preconceived notions. It's about that. This is what this platform that I have is about. So I just say thank you to Lauren and Cameron for allowing themselves to love each other pure. So, but let me tell y'all my impression when I saw Cameron child. I said, oh my God, that is a beautiful white man. I say he is so beautiful. I say, and then he's sensitive with it. Girl, who don't want a sensitive man? Let me tell y'all. Who don't want a sensitive man? I gotta take my my medicine because I don't want to get too far. But yeah, I thought he was beautiful, and I think Lauren is absolutely just stunning, just gorgeous, and they make like the perfect couple. And you talking about some pretty babies? I can't wait till they start their YouTube channel so I can see their life together, so I can see their babies, so I can see their happiness flourish. I'm rooting for them. Y'all hear me? I'm rooting for everybody on the show, even Jessica. Excuse me, y'all. I had to take that pill. Even Jessica, because I believe that we can all be that person that we should be, that amazing person that we should be. And I believe that life has dealt us some hands, and it turns us into some things that we're not proud of. And I believe that we can work past it. My dog down here barking, y'all. What's going on, Clyde P? Come on, you coming? But yeah, I believe that we can work past it and become better people and not hurt people in the process of trying to get what we want. Come on, you coming? No, come on. Come on, y'all, I'm trying to get my dog. Come on, you coming up? You want to let the people see you? Come on. Come on, Clyde P, come. No? Okay. Stop making fuss then if you ain't coming. I'm almost done. But then I wrote on the last page, I say, all in all, I think that it's real. I thought the show was real. You got a lot of people saying, well, I don't think it's real. Let me let y'all see my dog. You coming so they can see you? Come on, where you going? Come on. Come on. Look, bad girl. Come on, look at you. So y'all, there go Clyde P. Look at her. She just fussing to get up here with me. Now she want to act like she's shy. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm falling. Trying not to let my purse fall on the floor. But she wanted to get up here with me, y'all. And I'm sorry for walking away. But this my baby. And I have to pull her first. Right, Clyde P? Say hey, y'all. Say how y'all doing? So, but yeah, I thought the show was real, and I think that Cameron and Lauren, Amber and Burnett, and Gigi and Damien, I think they are real couples, and I think they really is trying to work it through. And I think Mark was really hurt by some things. I think Kenny was hurt by some things too, but Kenny be like, look, that's life, and I'm good. I'm good, because he said, I got the woman that is good for me. I think that is good for me. Okay? Listen. Kenny say he ain't letting it, look. He ain't letting the grass grow under his feet. He's moving on. But like with Kelly, I really hope that she realized that just cause things ain't the way that she think that they shouldn't be, they can't be that way, because they can be, and it takes some work. Love is hard work. Passion is hard work. Just keeping passion in the relationship is hard work. So just remember that. Kelly, and it's gonna work out for her, because she was so broken, and it really hurt my heart to see, her broken like that. And she was saying how she was hoping that they can continue to see each other and work on the relationship and become closer. But when you, I don't know, when you put people in a situation and they feel some type of way, it's hard for them to forgive. It's really hard for them to forgive. And I'm not saying that Kenny didn't forgive her, but I mean, you just have to be careful how far you want to push something, because you know what, like I say, it's never about one person. It's about everybody that's involved in the relationship. So anyway, so I'm done with talking on that. So, but what I want to say is thank you guys for hanging out with me in Calliope, right, boo boo? Hey, mama baby, you mama baby, yeah. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe below. And hey, come on back and watch another video with me, because I'm gonna be talking about Honey Pot, the brand Honey Pot, and what I thought about that brand. But don't forget to share with your family and friends, and let them know what your girl Sit is doing, because we try to keep it popping over here on the positive side, and we try to stay positive. We try to stay I got my little spiel. I say we try to stay positive. We try to stay kind. We try to stay compassionate, and we just want, when you want to feel love, when you want to feel like somebody care about you, come on over here with old Cinex, because she got it for you. Okay, and I love you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Why we say bye? Hey, bye. Look, she don't be trying to smile for nobody. Do dogs smile, y'all? I don't know. All right, bye. Bye, y'all.